Hello, race fans, and welcome in. Known as the fastest half mile in the world, Volusia Speedway Park is a favorite stop on both the World of Outlaws Super Dirt Car Series calendars, as well as the Lucky Dog Racing League. And that's right, folks, it is week number 2 here in the Hometown Hero Series for the Lucky Dog Racing League. I'll go ahead and show you some of the race details for today. It should be a dandy. I am pretty excited about it. Here you have it, 0.42 mile track, 68-degree Fahrenheit track temperature, 78 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it is absolutely gorgeous night for racing. 45% humidity, partly cloudy, 2-mile-per-hour winds. They're currently doing their practice session, which is set for 15 minutes. As soon as they're done with that, we'll move on to the qualifying session, which should be set for 4 minutes. They'll have 2 laps to get in a good time. We'll take those results and split them up into the heat races, which will be 15 laps each. We'll take the top 8 from each heat race and move on to the main race of the day. We'll have 16 drivers for a race total of 75 laps here tonight. There are no competition cautions scheduled. Tire allocation, they can do whatever they want. And then faster pairs are unlimited in case things go wrong. So that is the details for today. We'll go ahead and get to the driver introductions. As soon as we're done with that, then we'll move on to the grid for the day and to the heat racing and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys are excited for a good show today. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll see you here in just one moment. All right, let's start these introductions with the number 45 car of Michael Weissman, the 20-year-old from Jefferson, Wisconsin, part of the CB racing team. Currently 4th in points heading into tonight. He had a really good week last week, so look for him to do big things here at Volusia tonight. So good luck to you, number 45. We also have the 89 of Quentin Stoddard out here, the 21-year-old from Kingston, Ontario, Canadian. Currently 10th in points heading into tonight, part of the 4th line racing team. Good luck to you tonight, number 89. Zooming around the track as well is the number 28 car, the 15-year-old from Palmer Lake, Colorado, part of the CFM racing team, Hunter Finney. Good luck to you tonight, Hunter. We also have the 37 of Jake Raven out on track, the 36-year-old from Elyria, Ohio, currently 5th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Jake. Here is the number 24 car of Aaron Spanicia, 30-year-old from Waterloo, New York, ATS racing team. I don't know what it says down there because that's stuff he put into iRacing, but it says 28,600 micro sprint driver from upstate New York. Thanks. I can't read the rest of it, but yeah, good luck to you tonight, Aaron. So I'll welcome in the 21 of Jonathan Tahofjian, 32-year-old from Seneca Falls, New York, part of the ESR racing team, currently 3rd in points heading into tonight. He was up there at the front battling for the lead there last week, so I look for him to do big things here tonight. Good luck, Jonathan. We also have the 187 of Chris Rabideau out on track, the 46-year-old from Chazy, New York, currently 6th in points heading into tonight. It's a good-looking paint scheme on that thing. Hopefully it's fast. Good luck tonight, Chris. Here is the 44 of Caden DePascal, 16-year-old from Verona, New York, part of the Dan Fassett racing team. Good luck to you tonight, 44. Here is the 31 of Skylar Herod out on track, the 30-year-old from Madison, Indiana, part of the Skunk Works racing team, currently 2nd in points heading into tonight. Got a new paint scheme on that thing this week, so good luck to you tonight, Skylar. Here is the 48 car of Brock Putman out on track, making his way around, the 20-year-old from Wellsville, New York, part of the Dan Fassett racing team as well, so good luck to you tonight, number 48. Well, if it isn't the number 13 of Drafty Beef out here, the 33-year-old from Green Bay, Wisconsin, part of the Simloft Esports racing team, currently 7th in points heading into tonight. I know he likes these things a lot, so good luck to you tonight, Drafty. Here is our current points leader heading into tonight, the 117 of Gavin McFarland, the 24-year-old from Cornwall, Ontario, up in Canada, part of the Champions Race Supply and ESR racing teams, so good luck to you tonight, Gavin. Right, folks, it looks like heat race number 1 is getting ready to line them up. Jonathan Tahofjian going to start on pole. Chris Rabideau going to start alongside. Gavin McFarland and Hunter Finney going to be in the 2nd row. Drafty Beef, Brock Putman going to be in the 3rd row. We should go green flag next time by. Here we go. First heat race of the night. 15 laps in this one. Remember, there are no cautions in this. So it is a full send and all in. So here we go. Pace truck going to dive into the pit lane here in just one moment. The SDK software that I use, by the way, has a really tough time keeping up with these heat races on the timing tower over there to the left. So I'm just going to have to spit out the correct location and placement of the cars here because it just has a tough time keeping up. It'll be fixed for the main show, but for the heat races, it is what it is. All right, here we go. We should be go green flag this time by. See if Jonathan Tahofjian can take the early lead here. I know he's been really fast. He was fastest in qualifying there just a second ago. Chris Rabideau, he had some adjustments he had to make to his setup for iRacing. He hadn't raced with, or he hadn't raced iRacing in quite some time, so he had to readjust all of his settings and stuff, but it looks like things are starting to pay off. Gonna start on the front row here. Look for him to do big things on that high side. Here we go. Pace truck, get out of the way. It is time for some racing, everybody. Our first green flag of the night, and we are off. Nice start on the inside there by Jonathan. He's gonna go ahead and take that early lead. Look at the Gavin McFarland, the 117 car, going to take the inside line here against Chris Rabdou as they head out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch they go. See if he can make something of it on the inside line. I think the high side is a little bit better here, so Chris Rabdou might be in a pretty good place to go ahead and take away this second position. He hasn't cleared him just yet. Not yet. Good side-by-side racing, though. A good run out of turn number 2. I think he might have him here. Oh, no. Nice drive on the inside there by Gavin. Good battle here for that second position. Who is that right there behind him? Hunter Finney in the 28 car right there in the mix as well. He touched there coming across the stripe. Chris Rabdou going to go really high through turns 1 and 2 here. I think Gavin might have it. He does. The 28 of Hunter Finney going to try to make a move on the inside as well. Drafty Beef back there hanging out in the 13 car. Brock Putman on track. Did Ken Wormuth make it out on track? He did. Nicely done. I know he had to rejoin the server, so welcome back. Here is our leader, though, Jonathan DeHopchian out there driving away like a Sunday drive. Looking really, really strong out front. Second place right now is Gavin McFarland. Has Chris Rabdou hot on his heels as he head into turn number 1. The 28 of Hunter Finney right there in the mix as well. We'll see if he can try to make a move here on the inside. There he goes. He pokes his nose in there. Let's see what he can do through turns 3 and 4. Can Hunter get it done? I don't think so. Not yet. Chris Rabdou doing a really nice job on that high side. It was really hard to fight off last week's winner, Gavin McFarland, though. I think he's going to try to repeat here. Good battle for third place, though. Still side by side, Chris Rabdou and Hunter Finney, the 28 and the 187 car. Nicely done by Chris Rabdou. He does secure that spot. Now we're going to take the low line approach here. See if he can catch up to Gavin. I don't think he's looking back. I think he's looking all forward. See if he can catch up to the 117 car. Nice line on that inside. Look at the space he gained on Gavin there. I think he's starting to feel pretty good here in the dirt modified 358s. The leader having to pass on the inside of Kendall Wormuth there. He does get the move done, though. Good side-by-side battle here for third position. Oh, some lap traffic going to get into the mix of things. Going to need to get out of the way. And Wormuth causing some trouble here. Kind of killed the third place battle, which is unfortunate. Chris Rabdou caught up there. Battle here between Chris Rabdou and Drafty Beef. Sorry, I was trying to make a note there as I was trying to do everything else. I apologize for the pause there, but yeah, back to some action. This heat race is almost over. 4 laps left to go. Jonathan Hofjian looking really, really strong out front. 3 laps to go this time by Gavin McFarland hanging on to that second spot for right now. Hunter Finney in that third spot. Chris Rabdou did get by Drafty Beef, hanging on to the 4th spot for right now. Oh, we have us a wreck on the backstretch. And, my goodness. Have to make a note of that one. It's on lap 13. Jonathan DeHofjian, all eyes on him, though. White flag now in the air for heat race number 1. He is driving off into the sunset. The 117 of Gavin McFarland looks to be pretty solid in that second spot. Hunter Finney with a nice race here tonight, running in the 3rd spot currently. Chris Rabdou hanging on to that 4th spot. Brock Putman going to be in 5th and Drafty Beef in 6th. And nicely done by Jonathan. Good win here in heat race number 1. Gavin McFarland going to finish in the 2nd spot. Hunter Finney going to be in the 3rd spot. Right, heat race number 2 is upon us. Aaron Spanicia going to start on pole position. Jake Raven going to start alongside. That should be a pretty good battle between those two. Kyler Herod going to be in the 4th spot. Quentin Stoddard going to be in the 3rd spot. Caden DePascal going to start back here in 5th. And out the grid will be the 45 of Michael Weissman that did not qualify. We'll see what he can do here in the heat race. Have another lap here of yellow while they get things warmed up and get everything situated. Heat race number 1 was an exciting one, that's for sure. Hopefully heat race number 2 is a lot like that. Remember, the heat races do not have any cautions, but the main race does. So we won't have to worry about any of the cars getting spun out and sitting in place for the main race of the night. Green flag next time by. Let's see what Aaron Spanicia can do on that inside line. See if Jake Raven can make something of it on that high side. 89 of Quentin Stoddard, going to be the inside of row number 2. Skylar Herod. Skylar did a really nice job last week. He is not a dirt racer by traits, but boy, he looked pretty darn good last week. See what he can do here tonight. Finished in 2nd place last week, which was absolutely incredible. I think he had a really good time doing it too, but Pace Truck is now diving off into the pits. Green flag incoming here in just 1 second. Green is now out. There goes that inside line. Nice start on the inside by Aaron. Jake Raven, not a terrible start on that outside line, though. He might be able to make something of it here. Quentin Stoddard going to take that inside line as we head down the backstretch. We got some high side action by Skylar Herod. Trying to make it work on the high side. Oh, he gets into the back of Jake Raven and is going to get a bad push there through turns 3 and 4 and lose some positions. Some getting together back here. It looks like a little bit of beating and banging here at the start of the race. But yes, Aaron Spanicia out front. Looking pretty darn solid. The number 24 car, 37 of Jake Raven, securing that 2nd spot. Quentin currently running in that 3rd spot. 4th spot goes to Caden DePascal. And then we have Skylar Herod in the 5th spot and Michael Weissman rounding out the grid back there in that 6th spot. Not a lot going on at the moment, though. A lot of just driving around. Single file action. We will go ahead and take an onboard here with Aaron Spanicia. Show us how it's done. Here you have it. It's hand smooth through turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch. It is a little bit of a curved backstretch. It's not really a straight like the front stretch is. Here is turn 3 and heading out of turn number 4. You really want to get a low exit here and get right up next to the wall. That's a really nice corner there. Nicely done by Aaron Spanicia, but that is a lap around Volusia. Absolutely gorgeous. If we got anything going on throughout the grid, doesn't look as we do. Gonna have 10 laps left to go this time by. This one absolutely flying by. Nice smooth race for old Aaron Spanicia out front. Doesn't have a lot of pressure from Jake Raven from behind. Does look like Jake was a little bit faster that previous lap, though. He has closed in that distance just a little bit. Now at 9/10 of a second. Let's see what the times would look like this time by. Yes, Jake Raven again a little bit faster than our leader out front. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to catch up to him, but he's definitely running faster laps at the moment. 89 of Quentin Stoddard having a pretty solid race so far. The 44 of Caden DePascal. Kind of on the island by himself. Michael Weissman did get by Skylar Herod. We'll have to take a look and see what happened here for the pass for that position. He takes the inside line here. Michael Weissman going to be on the high side and just gets a little bit better drive out of the corner. I think that's exactly where he secures that position. But that's how it's nicely done, Michael Weissman. Not a lot to look at the moment, folks. Trying to beat in a heat race here. We got a little swapping of the action back here. Michael Weissman lets Skylar Herod go, it looks like. Scott out of throttle completely and just let him go on by. Good looking paint scheme here for old Skylar Herod, made by Skunkworks Graphics at skunkworksgraphics.com by Alan Grote. He does excellent work as always. Really good. Few laps left to go. 3 laps this time by for our leader out front, Aaron Spanicia, looking really good. Has led every single lap here. Took the early lead. Not looked back since. Dick Raven fought off some early fights there. Currently running in that 2nd position. Quentin Stoddard does not have any pressure from Caden behind, so he is secure in that 3rd position. 2 laps left to go. And this is it, folks. Heat race number 2 is almost complete. And Spanicia into turn 3 and out of turn number 4. We'll see the checker flags and we'll win heat race number 2. Jake Raven going to bring it home in that second position. Quentin Stoddard going to bring it home in third. Caden DePascal in fourth. Skylar Harrod in fifth. And Michael Weissman going to round out the field here for heat race number 2. All right, looks like drivers are making grid now. Let's go ahead and show you the starting grid for tonight's race. Congratulations, Jonathan Dahovshian going to start on pole in the 21 car, the ESR Racing Team. Congratulations, nicely done. Aaron Spanicia going to start in the second position. Gavin McFarland and Jake Raven going to be in the second row together. We'll have Hunter Finney and Quentin Stoddard in the third row. Fourth row will be Chris Rabideau and Caden DePascal. Fifth row will be Brock Putman and Skylar Harrod. Sixth row will be Drafty Beef and Michael Weissman. That'll do it for the whole field for tonight. Hopefully you guys are excited for a good night of racing. Be right back here for the green flag. All right, folks, green flag going to be waving here in just 1 second. 75 laps of racing here tonight. Let's see what Jonathan Dahovshian can do with that starting on pole position. 24 of Aaron Spanicia looks really impressive in his heat race as well. So I look for him to do big things on the high side. The 117 of Gavin McFarland, our current points leader heading into tonight, going to be chomping at the bit to get up to the lead, I'm sure. And we have green flag is out. We stacked them up there for the start of the race there a little bit. But Jonathan Dahovshian going to have a nice start on the start of the race. Nicely done to take the lead early. Aaron Spanicia going to take the high side. The 117 of Gavin McFarland trying to take away that second position. And he's going to pull a little slide job action on him, and he does get it done. Nicely done by Gavin. He will take away the second position. Aaron Spanicia going to settle for third for right now. Jake Raven currently running in the fourth spot. We do have a battle for fifth, though. The 28 of Hunter Finney going to be on the inside. With the 89 of Quentin Stoddard going to be on the high side. Let's see what Hunter can do on the inside line as he heads out of turn number 4. Going to be on the inside of the 37 of Jake Raven, so he has the fourth spot. He does get that fifth spot done. Nice driving by everybody so far. See if Hunter Finney can get that move done on the inside. He's going to pull a little slide job action. Going to slide up in front of Jake Raven, and he does take away the fourth spot. Nicely done. We have a battle for third, too. Gavin McFarland is going to try to slide up in front of Aaron Spanicia, and currently he does. Nicely done by Gavin there to advance to that second position. He is now going to eye the top spot. See if Jonathan Dahovshian can run away from him. 75 laps of racing, so plenty of racing left to go. He has plenty of time to get up there. We'll see the track transform, from now to the end. It's going to slick up here a little bit, especially turns 1 and turn 3. So that will change everybody's line, and they're going to have to adjust, to the track conditions. So we'll just have to wait and see how everybody does that. But pretty good racing here so far. Green flag all the way. We're on lap number 6. See what we got going on throughout the rest of the field. Jake Raven in the 5th spot. Quentin Stoddard in 6th. Chris Rabideau having a pretty solid race right now in the 7th spot. We have Caden DePascal back here in the 8th spot. Skylar Harrod in the 9th spot. Drafty Beef rounding out your top 10 at the moment. Ken Wormuth back here in the 11th position. Brock Putman in the 12th position. And Michael Weissman did not make grid here for tonight. He chose, I know he's not feeling too well, so I hope you get to feeling better, Mikey. Battle for second is on. Aaron Spanicia all over the bumper of the 117 of Gavin McFarland here. 28 of Hunter Finney right there eyeing the spot as well. He's waiting for these two to start racing each other. Maybe try to take an inside line here. On the lap, number 9. Ooh, really sideways there through turns 1 and 2. Got a 3-car battle here for that second spot on the field. Hunter Finney going to try to make the inside work here. It does look like he has a nice run heading out of turn number 4. He will take away the 3rd spot for the moment. And Spanicia, they're going to come right back at him, running the higher line. They're going to have a lot of momentum heading down these straights. A little shot there from Aaron on Gavin. Says, get on with it. You're slowing me down on the high side up here. Oh, let's see, Drafty Beef has crashed somewhere. Yes, he has. He's going to take it to pit lane. We'll have to take a look and see exactly what happened right there. Don't want to tear away from this second place battle, though, because it is spicy. 3 wide as we head out of turn number 2. It does look like Hunter Finney going to take away that second spot, but the battle for third is on. The 24 of Aaron Spanicia would have been on the inside of the 117. Almost got it done. Thought he almost got it done. He did get it by Gavin, so nicely done to Aaron there. Now he has the spot from Hunter Finney. I think exactly what happened to Drafty Beef back here. I think him and somebody else got together. Him and Ken Wormuth are right here next to one another. Oh, he slid up into Ken and wrecks himself. It is unfortunate. Let's get back to the live action on track. Still a 3-wide battle for this second position. Boy, is this spicy. My, oh my. It does look like Gavin somehow, some way, able to force his way up to that second spot. These three right here have been putting on one hell of a show. What we got going on back here, Jake Raven and Quentin Stoddard. That is the battle for that 5th position on track. That is also a really good one. The rest of the field kind of spread out here a little bit. Uh-oh, Jake Raven a little bit out of shape there. If he can gather it back up and get back to the action, this battle for second position is still quite exciting. Uh-oh, we have a caution. We have our first caution of the day. Let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what happened.
Car.
Hey, yeah, that was a good battle, guys. That was fun.
Oh yeah, dude, this is a fun race.
Ooh.
Let's keep it going.
Let's see exactly. Let's take
I had
another
that
look at
bottom
that.
moving like right against the wall. That was fun.
That's how I won the race last week, bro. And as soon as I seen you down there, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the bottom. Do it work.
All right, 31. All right, folks, we'll see you right back here for the green flag, our first restart of the day. All right, welcome back, everybody. Our first green flag restart of the day. Gonna start here in just 1 second. We're gonna dive off. Jonathan Dahovchian gonna be in control here. Gavin McFarland, which is on a mission right now, gonna start on the outside line. 28 of Hunter Finney and the 24 of Aaron Spanicia. Gonna try to make some moves as well as we go back. Green flag racing. Good start on the inside there by Jonathan Dahovchian. He does go ahead and take that spot away for the lead. The 117 of Gavin McFarland going to try to make a move on the inside here. See if he can make something of it. Heading out of turn number 4. Not able to clear him just yet. He does have a nice run, though. He's going to have a really nice line into turn number 1. I think he might have the lead here. He's got a really nice run going on. And he does. Nicely done to Gavin McFarland, our new leader here tonight. Jonathan has led every other lap, so nicely done to Gavin. Third spot right now, Aaron Spanicia. He's also been driving really, really well tonight. He's got a really fast car. He's been right up here in the mix. I look for him to start battling with these top 2 spots anytime now. Hunter Finney has slid a little bit behind those top 3 spots. Has Quentin Stoddard there for a battle for that 4th spot. A little beating and banging back here, I saw. Good midfield battle. Here we have Skylar Herod, Ken Wormuth. Who else do we have up here? Chris Rabidou. 44 of Caden DePascal, not very far behind either. I wonder what happened to, oh, Jake Raven, I forgot. He got into that little bit of an incident, fell back through the grid. Currently running in that 10th spot. Brock Putman in the 11th spot. Drafty Beef is in pit lane. Maybe he has called it a night. I don't know. I don't see him out on track, though. Battle for second place is hot, though. Look at this 3-wide battle as we head out of turn number 2. The 24 of Aaron Spanicia going to be on the high side. The 21 of Jonathan Dahovchian right there in the middle. The 28 of Hunter Finney going to be on the inside line. Does look like Aaron does clear these 2. Starting to pull away just a little, but look at that 28 run on the inside of Hunter. Really likes that inside line. He's starting to make it work pretty good around here. On lap number 26 out of 75, so we are ticking them by about a third way to the finish line here. Quentin Stoddard with a pretty solid race, running in the top 5 right now. Headed into tonight 10th in points. A good finish here tonight will definitely help him out in the points. Biggest mover of the race. We're watching him right here. 52 car. Ken Wormuth started in the dead last spot, currently running in 6th position. 31 of Skylar Herod making his way through the field as well. Made up 3 spots since the start of the race. Started back there in 10th, all the way up to 7th now. A couple more cautions could help him out. Guess we'll have to wait and see, though. Good green flag stint here, though. The 28 of Hunter Finney now trying to come at the 24 of Aaron Spanicia. Nice run out of heading out of turn number 4. We'll have a really nice line. Heading into turn 1. He gets a little bit sideways, though. I think he might have actually caught the inside wall there a little bit. I didn't have much of a camera angle, but he lost a lot of speed there, so I'm guessing that's exactly what happened. Yeah, he did have a nice recovery, though. He's going to be right there beside the 21 of Jonathan Tahofsky, and now as he head into turn number 1, he's going to try to take that inside line on the 24 of Aaron Spanicia. Aaron making that thing as wide as possible. What is our leader doing out here? Just driving away. Last week's winner. Looking really good so far. Has a 2-second lead over those fellas back there in second place. So I'm saying he is probably praying for, let's say, green all the way to the checker flag. Because he's feeling pretty good out front. Does look like Hunter Finney. Nice job by him to take away that second spot. Way to hang in there, even though he had a little bit of a fault there heading into turn 1. Does look like he has secured the second spot now. Aaron has the 21 of Jonathan Hopchin, and they're battling for the third spot on track. This Quentin Stoddard. Got a pretty good battle shaping up here for 6th position. Skylar Harrod slowly but surely reeling in the 52 of Ken Wermuth. Go ahead and take an onboard here with Skylar, see what he's doing on the wheel. Nice and smooth, sticking right there on the cushion. Out of turn number 4, you can see the gap is slowly but surely closing here. Right there on the bumper as we head through turns 3 and out of turn number 4. Let's see if Skylar can get that move done. It's really sideways into turns 1 and 2. I think he might lose a little ground here. He does. That was unfortunate. Look at the battle for 3rd position on track. Jonathan Tahofjian has beat out the 24 of Aaron Spanicia. If he can hang on to it and try to chase down the 28 of Hunter Finney, which has been driving absolutely incredible here tonight. Boys have definitely been putting on a show. That is for sure. Let's check back through here. Quentin Stoddard on an island all by himself. Ken Wermuth losing a lot of ground here to the 31 of Skylar Harrod. Got a good battle back here as well. The 37 of Jake Raven and the 187 of Chris Rabideau battling for the 8th spot on track. Jake going to be on the inside line here. Chris doing a really nice job on the high side defending. This battle's all over the track right now. I think the 31 of Skylar Harrod hits the inside wall. Oh no, he's going to lose a lot of speed. He's going to upset the car of the 187 of Chris Rabideau as well. Uh-oh. We have a yellow flag out on track. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happened. It was Ken Wermuth. Go ahead and take a look here. Here is Ken Wermuth. I thought he was really all by himself.
Is there any wave arounds or no?
Yes, there is. Wave rounds and Lucky Dog are turned on. All right, everybody. See you right back here for the green flag on our first or second restart of the day.
Hey, Aaron, sorry for getting you there when I was like.
All right, folks. Second restart of the night. Getting ready to come out here. Go green flag racing with not just a handful of laps left on the board. Evan McFarland has looked really, really good all night long. See how he does on this restart. He goes ahead and takes off. Nicely done on the inside line there. We'll go ahead and jump to the lead. Hunter Finney going to be in that second spot. The 21 of Jonathan Tahofjian going to try to make a move to the inside as he head out of turn number 2. Not enough room to get that move done, though. He's actually going to lose a spot to Aaron Spanicia there. Look at Hunter Finney going to try to make this move work on the inside line as we head across the start-finish line. He does lead that lap, so nicely done by Hunter Finney. Well, drove it in a little bit hard there and got into the front of Gavin McFarland.
I ended up getting the black flag.
Sorry, Gavin.
Right, had to do a little fix in there. Said it got him for jumping the start, but he definitely did not jump the start. So Hunter Finney out front. Gavin McFarland in that second spot. The 24 of Aaron Spanicia currently running in the third spot. Jonathan Tahofjian had a little tough restart there. They're really trying to battle back to those top spots up here. He is currently running in that 4th position, though. He has the 117 of Gavin McFarland right there in front of him. The 24 of Aaron Spanicia on the high side. Quentin Stoddard hanging on to that 5th spot for right now. Got a good battle for 6th spot, though. Jake Raven and Skylar Harrod side by side. Skylar really loving that high side line. They're going to get a little loose head out of turn number 4. They're going to lose some speed there. It's going to allow Skylar to get right back alongside as we head through turns 1 and 2. Nice speed carried through that corner by Skylar. 187 of Chris Rabidou right here in the mix as well. Chris Rabidou might have this move done here. Maybe, just maybe. Trying to make the low line work as they head out of turn 4. Oh, gets really close to Skylar Harrod though. Woo! Good driving, boys. Way to keep it off each other. That's exactly how it's done. Quentin Stoddard. Called up to the 21 of Jonathan DeHofjian. I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. He has fallen back from the leaders. I think he might have got into it with Gavin or something up there. I don't see anything on my timing tower to look back at, unfortunately. Leader out front, though, Hunter Finney. Looking really, really strong right now. 23 laps left to go. Aaron Spanicia still running in the second spots. Evan McFarland solidly in that third spot now. Good battle back here, though. Jonathan DeHofjian hanging on to the 4th spot for now. The 89 of Quentin Stoddard trying to make something of it. Nice quiet time on track. It's logging some laps in here, it looks like. Get into Pascal, trying to catch up to Brock Putman here. Hayden is a couple laps down, though, unfortunately. Ooh, did our leader just touch the inside wall there a little bit? No harm, no foul, though. Go ahead and take an onboard here with Quentin Stoddard. He's trying to chase down the 21 of Jonathan DeHofjian, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Actually, we're going to follow this battle back here. Instead of going on board, we're going to take Jake Raven right here on the inside line. The 187 of Chris Rabidou going to be on the high side. Let's go ahead and take it on board with Jake. Really liking that inside line right now. You can see how much you got to get off the throttle, though. Back on it, heading down the front stretch. Not cleared the 187 of Chris Rabidou just yet. Really slick there on the inside of turn 1. I've seen lots of cars get really, really sideways. Chris Rabidou will win this battle, it looks like. Nicely done to the 187 car. Going to take away the 6th position. Sorry, had to fix something there really quick. The 8 of Hunter Finney still out front, looking pretty solid. Aaron Spanicia in the 2nd spot, starting to spread out here just a little bit. Here's the 117 of Gavin McFarland. Jonathan DeHofjian slowly but surely reeling in that 3rd spot. He has a spot on the podium. Ooh, drives in really hard right there. Gains a lot of ground on the 117. Gavin McFarland. Jake Raven and Chris Rabidou still having a nice little scrap back here for that 6th spot. Let's go ahead and take an onboard here with Jonathan. Trying to chase down Gavin. Going to take the inside line here, heading through turns 3 and out of turn number 4. Get the car pointed in the right direction. Hammer on the gas, and hopefully it'll stick. Really nice line through 1 and 2 right here. I think he might have this move done. He does at the moment. Is he going to slide up in front of him? He does. Nicely done. Jonathan DeHofjian going to take away the 3rd spot. Way to be patient there. Oh, the
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I don't know what your name is. I think it's Nick. Do we have a start zone?
No, start zone not turned on. Go ahead and take a
Could you
look
repeat
back.
that? Sorry.
See exactly what happened here with Jonathan DeHofjian. I think the 117 of Gavin McFarland just drove through him. He does. All right, see you right back here for the green flag. All right, folks, green flag, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Hey, you were
Made a
blinking, I
Hunter
couldn't see
Finney.
you.
Nice start on the inside
Yeah,
there.
I don't know what's been going on, dude. I've been blinking too bad. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, good race out of turn number 1. It does look like Hunter Finney going to take a really commanding lead here. The 24 of Aaron Spanicia going to be on the high side there to take away that second spot. A little beating and banging back there in the midfield. Hopefully they can all gather them up and head it in the right direction. They do. Nicely done, boys. So Brock Putman currently running in the 3rd spot somehow, some way. Nice recovery from him. Jake Raven going to run in the 4th spot right now. Who do we have in the 5th spot? Quentin Stoddard running out top 5 right now. 7 laps left to go. 6 laps left to go now as we head across the start-finish line. Good racing all over the track right now. The 48 and the 37 having one hell of a battle up here for the 3rd spot. 48 not clear. 48 not clear.
The yellow flag is out.
All on the 48 here. We can go ahead and take
Really,
another look.
37, dude? Why?
That was on you, sir. Not clear.
Hey, Aaron, I'm sorry for blinking there, buddy. I don't know what's been going on.
All right, see you back here for the green flag, everybody.
You're
Wild
good.
night of racing here. All right, everybody. Green flag coming out here soon. Green, white, checkered finish here, looks like. There is
Green,
the
green,
green
green.
flag. There goes the 28 of Hunter Finney. Might have
Can I
jumped
get
the
a
start
block
there.
first, please?
Jumped it awful early, sir.
Yeah, I thought the pace car was off enough. My bad, dude.
All right, white flag is now out, everybody. The 28 of Hunter Finney. Nice lead out front. 24 of Aaron Spanicia.
Hey, good race,
Running in the
guys.
2nd spot. Jake Raven currently
That
running
was
in
fun. I
3rd.
appreciate you guys.
Looks like that'll do it. Nicely done for Hunter Finney. Going to be the winner here, week number 2 at Volusia. Ugly race here tonight,
good race,
folks. Gonna have a nice driver's meeting after this one, so we'll see you right back here with the driver interviews.
Yeah, good race.
All right, I have the top 3 racers here tonight. Congratulations to Hunter Finney. Going to bring home the win here tonight. Aaron Spanicia going to finish in that 2nd spot, and Jake Raven going to finish in the 3rd spot. So we'll hear from Jake first. Congratulations, man, on the 3rd place finish. It was not an easy one today. A lot of beating and banging in the midfield. Not the prettiest race in the world, so we'll have a lot to address there, but that'll be at a later time. But hey, let's focus on your 3rd place finish here tonight. Pretty good job here for you. How was the race from your point of view, buddy?
Whew, it was wild, especially compared to last week. Just had to really focus on keeping those lines steady. There's a lot of kind of in and outs going around, but people, we got some fast racers in here now, so the competition has stepped up a little bit, and that's always fun. So I think once we kind of get everything else situated, it's going to be good moving forward.
I agree. Well, good job tonight, man. Hanging with the big boys up front. Going to finish in 3rd spot here. Hopefully we'll see you next week, brother.
Alrighty.
All right, now let's hear from our 2nd place finisher, Mr. Aaron Spanicia. Man, what a drive today, buddy. You had some excellent battles out on track with Gavin McFarland, with Hunter Finney, Jonathan Tahofchian, which unfortunate for him, man. He got belted. So we'll discuss that later, but going to finish in 2nd place here tonight. Really good drive from you, man. Showed a lot of speed here tonight. I think you had a card to win this thing, but unfortunately going to have to settle for 2nd. So how do you feel about tonight's race, man?
Man, it was good. I mean, yeah, we had a couple 3-wide battles. I was just trying to keep off them and race as clean as possible. Yeah, I felt like just the track came to me at the wrong time. I tried rolling the middle too long, and I couldn't get to the bottom quick enough to stay with the leader. And then when I did, it was just pretty much find a line to catch him, and he was too far ahead.
Yeah, understood. Well, still, man, going to finish in 2nd place here tonight, so excellent job there, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week, brother.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me.
All right, now let's hear from our main man of the day, the winner of the night, Mr. Hunter Finney. Man, what a drive from you. You definitely had a ton of speed tonight. I think you could have led a lot more laps than what you did, but hey, man, you led the last one, and that's the one that's most important. Going to bring home the win here tonight. How do you feel about tonight's race, brother?
It was fun. Just a lot of fun here. I think we'll have some good battles. Just the key race was really critical to do good and kind of start up front. We think we got a lot of great guys in here, so I just think it was critical to start up front, like I said, and just play the waiting game and wait for everybody to either blow their tires off or make a mistake and stuff like that.
Yep, sounds good, man. Well, thank you all very much for joining me tonight. Really, really good job. A lot of good racing on track. Hopefully you guys are excited about watching the stream back. But anyways, you guys have a good rest of the night. Congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you next week, fellas.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
All right, everybody, that is your top 3 finishers. Again, congratulations to Hunter Finney for bringing home the win here tonight, Aaron Spanicia for finishing in 2nd, and Jake Raven finishing in that 3rd spot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast here tonight. Thank you guys very much for joining in and tuning in, and all the love and support you guys show all the YouTube videos. I really appreciate that. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please remember to do that and drop a like as well. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your nights. Until next time, love you, mean it, and goodbye.